boys and girls, Mrs. Tento here at school. You get to see a little peek of the classroom. I wanted to show you again how to make your Daddy's Day card. You have a shirt card. There's the collar. Daddies don't always wear collared shirts, but they do sometimes. And what I'm going to have you do is we're going to design that tie so that we have something on the front. Now I'm going to hold this up and show you my ideas for it. And your tie doesn't have to be like my tie. It can be anything that you think about your daddy. Like your daddy might like green. And so let's see if I can maybe I'll make some green stripes on the first one. But I don't know. I could also do a picture with my green stripes. In just a minute, I'll show you my green stripes because that's kind of plain for a tie. And I bet, there's my striped tie. I bet it might look good with some blue because it's a blue shirt. So I might make some stripes going the other way and make it plaid. So you know this is a striped one. And if I run the lines the other way, I can make a plaid tie, and maybe your daddy has a plaid tie. I don't know. Most daddies don't like wearing ties at all because they are kind of choky. There's plaid where the stripes, and if you wanted it to be a wider plaid, you just go over that line a little more and make it a little darker. Okay, so there's a plaid tie. Whoops, I'm losing the clips for the lids. And I think I'll do the top part of this again. And then I want to show you, I'm going to cut it out. You know, you might think that's really plain. And you might say, oh, Mrs. Tento, we could do a few polka dots in there. So I can add polka dots. I'm not adverse to polka dots, are you? I think Daddy would like a more exciting tie than just a plaid. So maybe he likes plaid. I like plaid. But I'm going to add some orange polka dots in all those little squares. You need to think about your daddy and what makes him have. There's some orange polka dots on the bottom. Better get those on the top to make it all uniform. So there, that's the one I'm going to use. But I'll show you some other things in a minute. I'm going to cut that out. And here we go. We're going to cut the tie out so that you know to cut out the tie. And off we go. Wow. Daddy's going to look so snazzy. His card's going to look so fun for a daddy. You dress him up the way you want him dressed in a nice tie. Or you could put a picture on something daddy likes doing. Maybe he likes sailing boats, maybe a sailboat. Maybe he likes to swim. Maybe he's a surfer and needs some palm trees on his, or a sailboat. Maybe he just likes to take walks in the forest. Maybe there'll be trees on your tie. I don't know. Maybe he likes to go golfing or fishing or hunting. See, there's my tie. And I glue it on, and then I glue the tie on first, but make sure you get it located right under the collar. If you have a couple spare buttons at home, you can put buttons. If you want to put a pocket on, some daddies like a pocket on their shirt. So that's the front part. And you don't have to do plaid. You can do swirls and squiggles and paisleys and all kinds of things. You can ask your mommy what goes good on a tie. Now, here's the inside piece. I sent you some shorter little papers like this. I was going to do the outside, but I think I'll do the inside. And I sent you a paper like this. Just like with your mommy's day, you fill out only with your daddy's names on it. So it might say, Dear Papa, Dear Daddy, Dear whatever you call your daddy. Some might call him Dad. Some might be very formal and call their daddy Father. So whatever you want to say, you are the best. What are best daddy, best dad, best father, best friend, because daddies can be your best friend too in the whole world. You make the world a better place by what do they do? Do they play with you? Do they take you places? Do they hug you? And do they pray with you? Think of all the things that they do with you, that your daddy does. And then my favorite thing to do with you is And I can't answer that question for you. You can have mom read this to you, talk about what your favorite things to do with your daddy are. And then I love you so much. I love you forever. I love you always. Hugs, and then hugs. I love you, hugs and kisses, or whatever you want to put. And then love your name. And then you're going to copy it right onto this paper. We don't have any more handwriting, so you need to use your best handwriting when you're doing something like this. So that's done. Then we're going to do a picture of Daddy and me. And I'm not going to draw on this, but you have an oval paper. I better take it out of here so it's not all shiny looking. And you're going to put, whereas you're putting the tie on the front, this is going to be cut out. You're cutting out on the black line. You're going to glue it to the back of the shirt, and you're going to draw a picture of you and your daddy on the back. So he's got a picture of you. And remember, on the inside, you have more than one paper. If you need one to go on the top part of your shirt, on the inside, one part can go on the top, and if you have more writing to go, that can go on the bottom. And remember to hold your paper so that your words rest on the red lines. So you're going to have 2 blue lines to start with, and then you're going to glue these on, fold it up, and you could decorate whatever you want to decorate with. If you want to decorate some more with that, that is up to you, boys and girls. I just wanted you to know what you're doing on that, since Father's Day is not for a few more weeks. You might want to check with your mommy when Father's Day gets closer, but you need to do this before you're out running in the sunshine and playing, because it's going to be summer for you next week after Wednesday. So you're going to want to get this done on maybe a nice rainy day. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day with your dad this Father's Day. And that's in June when Father's Day comes around. All right. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.